Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic. Robert Rambles here and thank you for joining me today. We are on the Paladin and we are starting things off today in Darkshire. So the very first quest that we've done on the Paladin here in Darkshire, we're going to start with the Night Watch, which was given to us by Commander Althea Abenlock. She's a little distracted right now, but let's read the description here. As Commander of the Night Watch, it is my sworn duty to protect the citizens of Darkshire. Stormwind has retracted their commissioned guards from their post here, leaving us to our own devices. If you feel worthy of the task, we need your help. Assist the Night Watch by venturing forth into the Tranquil Gardens, just south of Darkshire, and slaying 8 skeletal warriors and 6 skeletal mages. The undead threat must be thwarted. So, in exploring the area around here to open up the map a little bit, I've already killed one of the skeletal mages. So yes, I do have a good idea of where they're at. We're going to grab all the quests here in town, however, that we can right now. And just try to be as efficient as we can. Nothing going on in here. We got some buffs though from a druid. Thorns for 10 minutes and Mark of the Wild. That's amazing. Calor here has a quest for us. Worgen in the Woods. Darkness seems drawn inexorably to Duskwood. Master Kervin's quest is the expulsion of evil and heresy. Through our efforts, are the people of Darkshire kept safe? You believe yourself worthy to join us? I once thought as you do, disillusioned by the complacency of the Watch. I joined Master Kervin. If you wish to prove yourself, it will not be through words. Test your skills against the Nightbane Shadow Weaver Worgen in Brightwood Grove. And the Rotting Orchard. Kill 6 Nightbane Shadow Weaver Worgen for Calor in Darkshire. Okay.
Light bless you.
Yeah, and see, some of these are going to be out of our range. I think we're going to be able to do a few of the intro quests in Darkshire. And then we might have to jump back over to Redridge for a bit. We'll see. Elaine Kervin. She has quite a few quests for us. It'll be interesting to see which we can do. Let's take them all, and if any of them are yellow, we'll read the ones that we are going to do. And we'll read them later if they're orange or they're red.
Farewell.
No, of course, these are, yeah, so that's good. Ravenhill, these are all going to be green, it looks like. So, Ravenhill, find out what is haunting Ravenhill. Something's amiss at Ravenhill. Calor swears that someone or something is haunting the buildings there. 2 nights running, he's noticed the shadows moving, and the 3rd before that, he says he saw light in one of the windows. If, as you say, you care about the safety of Duskwood, find out what monster haunts Ravenhill. Delivery is to Sven. Do you know Sven? Now, there is a man who does the work of the light. He and his followers keep a camp at the northwestern edge of Duskwood. Unfortunately, because they are so few, they cannot even spare a man to fetch supplies from town. Will you deliver these supplies to him? We could do that. And then the hermits. Check on the old man in the shack near Ravenhill Cemetery. There was an old man who used to come into town to buy supplies rather frequently, but I haven't seen him for quite some time now. He lives out in a shack overlooking Ravenhill Cemetery, if I remember correctly. Perhaps you should go see if something is amiss. Alright, so we can do a lot of these, it looks like. Ravenhill is green, so we already have Night Watch in progress here. We can go do that, and I think after Night Watch we should shoot out to Ravenhill. Since, yeah, it's a green quest. We're halfway through this level. I don't think we'll out-level it right away. I think we could probably gain level 24 and not really be too worried about it. At the same time, I would really rather not lose a quest. It's interesting to me that one of the intro quests is green, and immediately we could pick up a red quest, so kind of a wide spectrum of quests available. Yeah, the skeletons that we need should be right over here in the Tranquil Gardens. We should be able to deal with these guys pretty effectively. It's too bad we don't have exorcism yet. We could be dealing some additional damage to these guys since they're undead. That's a nasty hamstring he's put on us. It's a good thing we don't plan on running away. Or really at any point. We're dealing some pretty significant damage to even these warriors. I wonder how we're going to do against the mages. I don't remember the one that I apparently have already fought. I don't know what they're waiting on. Let's go take on this mage and see how that goes. I want to see what else he's going to do besides cast ice. Apparently not a lot. We could interrupt that pretty easily. That'll lock them out of that for a few seconds. But altogether, they don't seem to be that challenging. Which is not necessarily a bad thing right now. It makes sense that as a paladin we would feel strong against the undead, so I do appreciate that. If something is going on there mechanically. If not, then I guess we're just strong against these guys generally. Because we're just about at their level, you know, we're not really out level for them. Quite a few players out here in this zone today. I guess that's the good thing about there not being different shards on a server, so if you're on a server, you're going to see every other player on that server in the area that they're in. So...
I can't trust that.
I think as far as talents with the Paladin, I really want to just go down into Holy a little bit. I really want to increase our intellect. I want to grab Improved Seal of the Righteous, which is going to increase the damage done. Overall, I'd like to be able to fling some heals as a Paladin. That would kind of be like one of my primary objectives on the Paladin would probably be to be able to heal. And I think that's one of the things that they actually excel at. I know that we could tank, but I've played a Holy Paladin since Wrath, but it wasn't something I played at all, obviously, during Classic or during BC, because I always play Horde. And in Classic WoW, Alliance had the Paladin and Horde had the Shaman, so if you were on the Horde when you played in Classic, or in Vanilla rather, you didn't get the option to play as a Paladin until Burning Crusade, when the Blood Elves were introduced. Of course, then if you were a Horde player, you definitely tried out Paladin, not a Blood Elf. Everybody did that, I think. But that was the first state that I probably experienced Paladin, was the Burning Crusade Paladin, and I didn't play that much. It wasn't until Wrath of the Lich King that I really discovered that I liked healing, and that I wanted to mainly do that on either a Druid or a Paladin, and I ended up sticking on the Paladin for quite some time. And it's probably the class I've done the most raiding on. And it's also most likely to be the class I play when Shadowlands launches. Wow, everyone is just really scooping them up. This place is cleared out. Respawn rate is probably pretty high. I feel like we're in really good shape. I'm not as worried about getting jumped, not with all these players around. And we seem to be pretty durable. Let's let the mage go ahead and grab this guy. It's frustrating as to be a mage as it is. Let's not mess him up when he's trying to tag someone. We'll run up here and grab this guy. One more mage and one more warrior. Here's our last warrior right here. Let's just toss a heal. Throw a Blessing of Might back up would probably be really useful. I'm sure you guys have been yelling at me for a while. Maybe we can get back here, grab this mage, and then run back. We'll run back, we'll turn this in, we'll see what it chains into and if we're going to be able to do it yet at this level. And then we'll set our Hearthstone to Darkshire, which I probably should have already done, but our Hearth is still set back in Redridge. Alright, let's get out of here. A lot of respawns popping up. That one did not aggro. If we stay by these players, we'll avoid any unwanted attention. There we go. He took out on the one I was worried about. Copper's not really what we need right now. I would really want to start seeing some more tin, maybe even some silver more often. I'm wondering if we're going to have to get into a higher level area to start seeing a lot of silver. That's what I'm currently needing, I believe. Well, then again, no, I just opened up a bunch of copper recipes, I guess. I guess I'm on silver as far as the mining skill goes, right? Yeah, smelt silver, that's what we're working on, but apparently I can still get some copper going and make some patterns, which I probably need to catch up on. Unless you really grind and have a lot of time to go out and grind ore, it's hard to actually make stuff that's useful for your level, as you can see here. Quite a bit of catching up to do if we wanted to ever do that.
Hey there.
Okay, we do have a follow-up here. I'm getting reports of an undead infestation in the forest. If you're up to the job, journey to Ravenhill Graveyard and slay 15 of those vile skeletal fiends, and 15 skeletal horrors. There are also reports of skeletons just south of Darkshire, in and around Tranquil Gardens. I've got those guys already. Fiends and horrors, that's weird that she would mention the Tranquil Gardens again, because we've already been there. Now we need fiends and horrors, which are going to be out to the west, I believe.
Safe travels.
Near the graveyards. A little bit misleading. If you were to head back down to the Tranquil Gardens, I think you'd be disappointed to not find any of those guys for this follow-up quest, so that's a little bit weird. Yeah, see, that one is orange. So we're gonna head out to Sven, And then I think Raven Hill is to the north of that, isn't it? Find out what's haunting Raven Hill. Yeah, I have to think, if I remember right, it's over here, so. But I think the first thing we have to do is run out to Sven. Because that will definitely chain into something.
Looking for something specific? Be careful.
Part of me wants to go north and just uncover this area, maybe cut through here. I don't know. Let's go to the north. This part of the map here being not revealed is really bothering me. I just want to get that done. And then hopefully we can cut around the back here and just head south. We might end up taking on some of these guys if we do that, and they might be a little bit out level for us. But I do want to check on this area over here and just get this revealed on the map. Otherwise it is going to bother me. Alright, so this is Manor Mistmantle. Yeah, we don't need to go this way. However, we should be able just to come through here and head south. So let's try that kind of maneuver. Probably better just to take the road, honestly, for safety concerns, but we'll see how it goes. And we'll try to uncover as much of the map as we can on the way. Like, I would love to reveal this entire area. Level 21 spiders, that's fine, let's deal with this.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Eventually I think we'll need these guys for a quest. Right now we're just gonna get rid of it because it's probably gonna jump us anyway. It's kind of in our way. I do want to reveal this part of the map here. The Darkened Bank, okay. I like to do that so that when quests refer to an area by name, we kind of have an idea of where it is. Okay, so that opened up all of this. So look how far, we actually have to go quite a ways. And we're not going to do it by blindly running through everything. We are going to have to selectively fight some battles here. We need to get our hit rate up a little bit. We seem to be missing quite a bit. Level 23 Rogue. It's nice when you see players of your level. That means you're not totally... Wait. Was that a druid? Oh, that's a rogue. There must be a druid nearby. Oh, there it is. Okay. He's grouping with a druid.
That's still recharging.
We've had pretty consistent Thorns and Mark of the Wild. We'll go up here and grab the copper, might as well. Got quite a bit of rested experience for us to burn off, so fighting some additional creatures along the way is definitely not bad when you have rested experience. Oops, I will remember, besides hitting the wrong keybinds, I will remember to hit these multiple times, that they are not herbs. That you actually have to mine them multiple times, at least twice. In this case, only twice. I still feel like I totally missed the hermit's house, like completely and utterly, but time will tell.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Treasure chest.
I'm
Or
out of
just
range.
a solid chest, because let's face it, there's no treasure inside. It's gonna be some random junk. Mana potions. You know what? I'll take it. Mana potions. I saw some health potions. Let's get those out here. Alright, yeah, that's actually a decent haul. Some potions that we can definitely use. I shouldn't make fun of chests as much in Classic as I would in Retail, because having some potions at your disposal even, is invaluable. Tin, perfect. That took us a little lower than I would have wanted. He is level 25, so that could have something to do with it. Are they all level 25? No, not all of them, but they are level 24. This poison sucks. Shit, we've aggroed another one. Let's see if this goes any better for us. Maybe some time incapacitated will help our cause. I'm gonna go ahead and heal just to be on the safe side. Yeah, they're taking quite a bit out of us. Stitches. Don't want to mess with him, obviously. Let's go ahead and drink up. I did make sure to get some melon juice, so we should be good there for a while. It's telling us Ravenhill is this way. We could definitely just follow up on that. We're not running into anything that has outright killed us yet, although we probably need to be careful of some of these spiders. Especially like not taking on two of them at the same time.
I can't cast that yet.
Yeah, I just don't want both of them. Between their poison and their attacks, they do a number on our health. The poison is killer. It's just annihilating the shit out of us. Big old whiffs don't help either when we just swing away and just hit absolutely fuck all nothing. excuse my language, but that was a pretty close call there. Probably could have even popped a potion, would have been prudent. Some of these guys are not worth the effort, I would not say. We're gonna need these guys eventually for a quest, that's kind of the other part. So we're kind of gonna have to fight them twice doing this, but it's a little bit more interesting than following the road. I was kind of hoping we would get like some kind of like the reveal of the map here, since we're kind of in the middle of everything, but apparently we get nothing. We get nothing. Okay. Eventually it'll tell us something and then the map will open up. Sometimes you can cut through an entire area and have nothing ping on the map for a location, like a real location, and then you have revealed nothing, even though you've covered quite a bit of ground, as we have covered quite a bit of ground, and probably won't reveal anything until we get to the village here. Yeah, here we go, Ravenhill. This will open up part of the map. Right, a tiny part of it. Now Sven, I'm not exactly sure where Sven is. He might just be south of Ravenhill here. He might be in Ravenhill just hanging out. Let's go see. He's around here somewhere. Ah, there he is. So finding out what's haunting Ravenhill, part of that I guess... Oh, well this is not Sven, this is Jitters. Okay, so Sven, if I'm remembering right, is Sven up here to the north? Well anyway, this will tell us what happened at Ravenhill. Let's talk to Jitters.
Hey there.
Yeah. No, please don't kill me. It's just me, Jitters. They're everywhere. I can't escape them. Monsters in Ravenhill? No, couldn't be. Only harmless Jitters. Okay, so what's going on here, Jitters?
See you later. What can I do for you?
I've been stuck hiding out in this ghost town for weeks, and I haven't eaten anything but grubs and weeds. I need some decent food, and I'm willing to trade well for it. Bring me a feast, and I'll pay you handsomely. I heard Chef Grawl at the Scarlet Raven Tavern in Darkshire makes very good dusky crab cakes.
Have a good one.
I wish I'd have known that ahead of time. I wonder if I could have got those crab cakes and already had them on my way out here. Because, yeah, now he wants crab cakes. That's pretty annoying. Yeah, and that's the green one. Let's head up to the north here. I think Sven is like somewhere along the coast even, perhaps. I'd like to at least get up there to turn that in. What is this directing me to? Sentinel Hill. Interesting, but no. And this should be the cemetery, the Ravenhill Cemetery. Skeletal horrors, yeah, we need those. Level 24, some of these guys are at a level we could probably take them on. The grave robbers, I don't know if eventually we need grave robbers or not. The hushed bank. Okay, I bet Sven is back here, but look at all this shit between us and him. It's okay, I think we can do it. As long as we don't fight too many things at the same time, we should be good. Oh yeah, okay, some of these guys are lower level. That's even better.
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging.
All it takes is a couple of misses or dodges from the enemy and we get behind on the damage meters pretty quickly. Some crits help. When we get one of those big crits, it really helps us. When we don't get any crits, then it can get questionable. It's going to be great at level 40 when we can equip plate. That is going to be probably amazing feeling as far as our overall durability in battle. And the stamina bonuses we'll get on our gear should be pretty good at that point.
I'm out of range.
I'm going to keep a hold of all this spider stuff in case any of it could be used for a quest. I know we're going to have a quest to do with spiders. I just don't know who it comes from or when we get it. A little bit of sunset light filtering into Duskwood from Sentinel Hill. Pretty scenic. Alright, so here's Sven. He's got some stuff going on here at his camp. He's got his buddy Lars here.
Need help?
You look a sturdy type, Paladin. Have you come to join our fight? These supplies will be most useful. The aid of the caravan family is always appreciated. Here's a little something for your trouble.
For the Alliance.
He does have a follow-up. Sven's revenge. I used to work one of the farms to the southeast, until dark riders from Deadwind Pass descended upon my farm and slaughtered my family when I was away. When I returned, I saw a shadowy figure skulking near my barn, burying something. He fled before I can catch him, and I couldn't linger for I was hot on the heels of the dark riders, so I never discovered what was hidden. If you can find that shadowy figure, or find what that shadowy figure buried, I would be grateful. The hiding spot is behind the old stump near my barn.
Go with honor, friend.
Okay, find the thing buried by the shadowy figure by the barn, got it.
Good day to you.
And then Lars, wolves at our heels. Sven and I have dangerous days ahead of us. What with the necromancer to the east and all. And out here alone as we are, we have to hunt for our own food. Seems every time I'm heading back to camp with some meat on me, starving or rabid dire wolves come out of the forest wanting a bite. Goes without saying, living out here is dangerous work. But if you can rid us of some of those wolves, we'd have an easier time of it. They mostly prowl north and east of here by the river.
See you around.
So, it's hard to get meat when the wolves are killing everything because they're starving. Yeah, I totally appreciate that. Alright, so we have wolves to kill. We have to go find some things at Sven's shed, or farm, and dig that up. Not sure where that's going to be exactly. I guess it could be down in Raven Hill, most likely. So, we could do that. I think what we have to do right away is just prioritize the green quest. We can hearth back to town. Hearth back to town. We get him what he needs. We travel north again. We fight the wolves on the way. We come back out. We can turn the wolves in here. We can swoop back down to Raven Hill. We can give Jitters his food. Hopefully get a follow-up and maybe search the buildings. Though I don't know if Raven Hill is where Sven lived. He might live somewhere else, so we'll just have to go ahead and see. For now, let's go ahead and hearth back. Oh, it's an actual turn and we're not just looking for an item, I guess. You need some crab cakes, do you? Well, I might be able to cook some up for you. Oh, but what though? Okay, he has a quest he needs us to do. I'll let you in on a little secret. Dusky crab cakes are really made from spider legs. I know it's a bit disgusting, but the cakes have a nice tangy flavor and make a great snack. Bring me gooey spider legs and I'll whip you up a few of them. I hear venom web spiders are a good source and okay, so...
Be careful.
Okay. Do we have any of those already, I wonder? We have one, so it was a good idea not to sell our spider parts yet.
What can I do for you?
And then he also has seasoned wolf kebabs. Seasoned wolf kebabs are a house favorite. Sure, I can make you some, but first I'll need the supplies. Bring me 10 lean wolf flanks as well as some stormwind seasoning herbs. There are so many wolves here in the forest, I am sure finding flanks will be no problem. For the herbs, seek out Felicia Gump, in her Canal District flower shop in Stormwind. Stormwind, okay. Probably worth doing.
Go with honor, friend.
Cooking quest, obviously. We'll track that so we know what we have going on. So we need wolves for a couple of quests now. Dire wolves, rabid dire wolves, starving dire wolves slain. We'll get our wolf flanks at the same time. Next time we're in Stormwind, we'll get seasoning. Alright, we have quite a bit to do here. This is going to be a good place for us to take a break. And then when we come back, we know the circuit that we're going to make to hopefully knock out a few of these quests in quick succession. As always, I wanted to say thank you guys so much for being here today. Your support means a lot to me. I can't say it enough, and I don't say it enough, but take care of yourselves, and we'll see you again soon. Bye now.